Welcome to Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and we are getting ready for this play-in game, first round of the state tournament, 2A division, and it's Eunice at Legacy Academy here in Albuquerque, as Eunice is the 11th seed on the road to play at 6th-seeded Legacy Academy. And let's acknowledge right up top our sponsors who allow for us to bring you this broadcast. And I will say right at the beginning, as you are seeing on your screen the message that we cannot bring you video because of the contractual obligations. The NMAA, NFHS, and Legacy Academy have all said no to video. No to any visiting radio video except for the official video that is provided that you must pay for. So we are happy that you are watching. You can see all of the sponsors and their logos on the screen, and the score bug. You'll be able to keep track of the score as I input that, but you will not see the actual game. So thank you very much for watching, in quotation marks, and listening to your Eunice Cardinals. Thank you very much to our sponsors: NMR Pipeline, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Eunice Pump and Supply, Redbird Garage, Parker Energy, Eunice Clinic, BTH Services, Lasco Construction, Excel Energy, Eunice Schools, NMJC, Thomas Welding, and Outlaw Grill, and last but not least, IPS. Great sponsors, all providing for this opportunity for you to hear the game, keep up with the game. We're just not allowed to video the game, and all of those sponsors understood that. It's what I understand, but wanted for you to be able to at least, if you were not able to come up and see the game in person, to at least listen to the game for free and keep up with our Eunice Cardinals. They come into this, of course, it's the 11th seed going up 6th seed at a private school, Legacy Academy here in Albuquerque. But these Eunice boys come in at 19-9 on the season. They finished 5-5 in district. Now last up, they lost to Texaco again. To Texaco, top ranked in the state, and no shame there. Eunice playing pretty good game against them, but the score, of course, sounds far worse than the game was, really. 74-33 final score, losing to Texaco, but certainly a strong enough season, strong enough year that they made the playoffs and are here, and anything can happen. And let me tell you about that, because the 9th-seeded Jow boys upset 8th-seeded McCurdy by 1 point, 52-51 earlier today. So that's why you play these games. Upsets happen, and unexpected things happen in these games. So Eunice boys have really the winner moves on, and I'll talk about the next game, the quarterfinals, coming up here in just a minute. Winner moves on, and the loser season is done. But it's been a fine season for both of these teams, and Eunice under head coach McBee and assistant Jorge Ontiveros doing a good job this season and beating some teams that they weren't supposed to beat, and this would be a huge upset if they were to take and pick off Legacy Academy. So we wish them the best at the very beginning of this game. Thank you very much. Thank you to our sponsors. And now let's talk about these two teams just a little bit. They have about 10 minutes left on the pregame clock here, and Legacy Academy finished up their season at 23-5, 10-0 in district. Keep in mind they're only 6th seed with that record. They're number 6 in New Mexico 2A basketball. Last off of beating Manal 59-48 on March 1st. They are under head coach Brian Joyce with assistant Victor Sanchez. And this game today is between a team, Legacy, that has they are experienced. They have more. They're an older, more experienced team than Eunice, but sometimes younger, less experienced players and teams don't know what they're capable of, and don't pay attention to hey, you're not supposed to win this game, right? According to everything on paper. Well, they can, and we'll see if they manage to, because Eunice is a younger team Eunice has 7 seniors on this team. They have good leadership and experience, but then the rest of their team, most of the rest of their team are sophomores and freshmen. So they're a team that's very split with the older experienced seniors who are, of course, wanting they don't want this to be their last game in their basketball career. They want to keep moving on, and they want to qualify for the quarterfinals next week. Legacy Academy has 6 seniors on the roster and 5 juniors. They're a much older team, much more accustomed to playing together as a team with each other. And so it's definitely going to be a battle, a kind of a David and Goliath battle here. But these Eunice Cardinals are up for it. The winner of this game moves on to play on Wednesday. The winner will move on to play Wednesday morning. This part of the bracket not kind because if Eunice were to win, they would play Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, the very first game at Rio Rancho, and they would face either Mesa Vista or Manal, because those 2 teams are playing each other this afternoon and evening as well. So your rosters, I'm going to take a break for just a minute or two, play some of our great sponsors, come back and run down the rosters, and then wait to get this one started. So this is a nice facility, and they do not have a full board that shows the players and numbers, starters, points, and all of that, but they do, they will show me the basics, and I'll be able to input our data into the score bug that you'll see on the screen. So hopefully everything looks and sounds good. I should be getting some communication from back at One Radio Square about everything so far, and hopefully everything is strong and loud and clear. So we'll be back. Listen and pay attention and appreciate these sponsors, many of whom stepped up specifically for playoffs to support the Eunice Cardinals. We'll be back with more Eunice Cardinal basketball state playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
And their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
And welcome back to Legacy Academy in Albuquerque for Cardinal basketball state playoffs. First round, the must-win game to move on into the quarterfinals next week in Albuquerque, which the 2A, 3A schools, boys and girls, are going to be playing at Rio Rancho. The 4 and 5A boys and girls play at the Pit until the championship round, and then all of the championship games will be played at the Pit. So let's run down your roster for Legacy Academy. 0 is Lawrence Akins, 1 is Jaden Lovato, 3 is Christian Perez, 4 is Daniel Tavares, 5 is Adam Chavez, 10 is Noah Sanchez, 11 is David Lavery, 12 is Dallas Baca, 13 is Landon Gates, 24 is Brian Scales, 25 is Luke Sanchez, 42 is Mason Hill, and 45 is Zachary Perea. for your Eunice Cardinals. Under head coach Mason McBee. 00, Anthony Rivera. Number 1, Elijah Melanson. 2, Maddox Mata. 3, Hayes Goitia. 10 is Hyan Castro. 11 is Omar Armendariz. 12 is Jesse Ornelas. 13 is Jose Calvillo. 14 is Ezekiel Garcia. 20 is Ethan Wilson. 23, Luis Gomez. 32, Nick Hernandez. And 34 is Cooper Pearson. So we are probably just about a minute and a half away from the break so that they can do the national anthem and introduce players. And I will be running a lot of the commercials for our great sponsors during that time, so I can check the rosters and make sure that everything that we have on the roster matches up with the announcements in the arena as far as players and numbers, and then catch the starters for you, and then get ready to tip this one off. Again, remember, no video. We were not allowed. Everybody said no, from NMAA, NFHS, and Legacy Academy. No video except the official video that is being provided that you pay for. So this is audio with the score bug, so you can keep track of the score, listen to the game, and see the banners of all of the sponsors bringing you this game. But you will not be able to watch the game, but we appreciate you choosing to listen and to watch this game in parentheses. It is free. So thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and take another break. And I mentioned all of our sponsors: Outlaw Grill, Thomas Welding, NMJC, Eunice Schools, XL Energy, IPS, Lasco Construction, BTH Services, Eunice Clinic, Parker Energy, Redbird Garage, Eunice Pump and Supply, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, and NMR Pipeline. Thank you to our sponsors. And we'll be back in just a few minutes after the break for national anthem introduction of players to get this one underway. Winner moves on to state quarterfinals. There's a lot at stake in this game, and Eunice coming in trying to knock off the number 6 seed Legacy Academy. More Cardinal basketball on the way.
This clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in well sick care for all ages, well women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Public Schools is proud of their Eunice Cardinals, the Eunice community, and the staff of Eunice Schools. Eunice Public Schools has anchored itself as an integral part of the Eunice community and takes school safety very seriously. Eunice Schools have continually provided a quality education for the students of Eunice through good times and bad. The Eunice School District appreciates the Eunice community, and they're proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Eunice is on the move. Are you ready?
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. BTH Services and Rentals, LLC is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. They wish all the young athletes an incredible basketball season and send a special shout out to the class of 2025 seniors. Congratulations on this milestone. Go Big Red! BTH Services and Rentals, proud supporters of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Are you ready to take the next step in your education?
Look no further than New Mexico Junior College.
Whether you're just starting out or aiming to advance your career, NMJC offers top-notch programs in so many different fields.
With small class sizes and dedicated instructors, you'll get the personal attention you deserve.
Plus, our campus is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and resources to support your learning journey.
Visit us online at nmjc.edu or stop by our campus to discover why NMJC is a smart choice for your education.
Thomas Welding. Precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hubs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Special offer, mention basketball when you order and get 15% off your meal. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages. well women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Public Schools is proud of their Eunice Cardinals, the Eunice community, and the staff of Eunice Schools. Eunice Public Schools has anchored itself as an integral part of the Eunice community and takes school safety very seriously. Eunice Schools have continually provided a quality education for the students of Eunice through good times and bad. The Eunice School District appreciates the Eunice community, and they're proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Eunice is on the move. Are you ready?
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and introduction of players done, national anthem done. Your starters for Legacy Academy are number 4 Tavares, 11 Lavery, 12 Baca, 24 Scales, and 25 Sanchez. Your starters for your Eunice Cardinals, number 1 Melanson, number 2 Mata, number 3 Goitia, number 10 Castro, and number 13 Calvillo. So here we go, and it's going to be Calvillo going up against Scales in the center. So tip-off just about to begin. Cardinals in their road reds with white numbers and letters, black tees, and Legacy Academy in their home whites with blue letters and numbers and trim. Ball's up, tip's going to be controlled. It's bounced around finally, and Calvillo ends up getting it after being bounced back. Eunice. That's number 10, Castro, working it over to the left side. Now back over to the right, Melanson. Now back center court. That is Castro almost losing it. Now they work it back into the right corner, all the way back over. Oh, and a bad pass is deflected. And the first turnover for Eunice. That is number 12, Baca for Legacy. As they pass it all the way to the right arc, and a 3-ball on the way. Nothing but net, a swish for Scales. And it's 3-0, just like that. Just a little over 30 seconds of game time played. Cardinals going to bring it back. No pressure in the backcourt as they pass around the arc once again. Intense pressure, though, by Legacy. Almost swatted away and stolen again. Eunice got to hang on to the ball. Calvillo is double-teamed in the right corner. Loses handle on it. Knocked away, though, by Legacy. So it'll stay Cardinal basketball. Calvillo in the corner. I think they're going to call for somebody else to inbound. They will. Castro will bring it inbound from the very right, far right corner of the Cardinals into the court. And a big pass all the way over, snagged by Hazy. Goitia, he gets it over into Melanson in the left corner. He is not clear to take a 3-shot, so the ball gets back out, and now a 3-shot attempt from the right wing, up no good, and a nice rebound is credited by Melanson, but then the ball falls loose, and a shot up no good by Legacy, and Eunice with the rebound. So Eunice still not on the board, but they have a couple of rebounds, and then a 3-ball on the way from the left wing, and that's Hazy. So we are tied 3-3 here. Quick pace, both teams moving it very quickly. Fast transitions down the court. Legacy holding it. That's number 12 out near midcourt. Baca setting the O. A pass all the way over across court is going to go over Scales' head and into the stands. And that'll be a turnover for Legacy. Eunice, the ball back. That's Ashley Castro over to Melanson, back over to Mata in the right, over to Calvillo in the right corner. He drives in and loses the handle on it. It's picked off, and a turnover second for Eunice as Baca with the steal. Baca now just going to pull back midcourt. Set the O. Ooh, nice moves. Almost stolen away by Castro. The ball in the lane, loose, a fight for it. Coming up with it is their number 25, Sanchez, and he tries to put up a shot, and it does not go, but he is fouled. Let's see who they call that on. That's going to be on number 1, Melanson. First foul. And it is going to send Sanchez to the line. You're all tied up, 3-3 with 5:39 left to play in this first quarter here. This is the chance to move on into the quarterfinals in Albuquerque next week. And we are here at Legacy Academy. At the line, taking his time. First one is up, nothing but net for Sanchez. Makes it 4-3, Legacy Academy. And he'll have another chance at that. Eyes it, skies it, and that one falls through as well. So Legacy Academy up 5-3. But that is Castro bringing it down. Center court. Across the timeline, gets it over to Mata. Mata to Melanson. Melanson over in the corner to Hazy. Now they send it back across, and they're going to say that on the pass, Mata got it, and he traveled in and toward the top of the arc. He traveled, so that's turnover number 3 for Eunice. And they're going to have to take care of the ball and make better use of the possessions, or they're not going to be able to catch up and go ahead of Legacy. They're staying with them right now. It's just a 2-point difference, 5-3 with a little over 5 left. And Legacy Academy passes it down the court, gets it into Tavares, who had posted up. He puts it up and in. An easy basket from the right side. 7-3 now. Cardinals trying to make a quick transition, but Legacy gets set up in the defense, keeping them out of the paint. They are working around the outside of the arc. Right now, Castro drives in, then pops it back out to Hazy. Hazy tries a 3-ball. It's an air ball, and grabbing the rebound is Scales. It's 4 rebounds so far for Legacy Christian. A 3-ball attempt up from the left wing, no good, and nice. Melanson skies up for the rebound. Gets it to Castro. Castro drives in the lane, tries to put it up, bank it off of the backboard and in. It doesn't fall, and he gets charged with the charge. So Castro with the offensive foul, his first, and it will be Legacy ball. It'll be on the floor, and inbounding will be Tavares just to the right of the Eunice basket. They move it quickly. Calvillo with a nice deflection sends it into the hands of Eunice. They get it to Melanson. Melanson in the left corner, not free, so he gets it over to Goitia. Hazy drives in, can't get it, passes it out. A 3-ball attempt from the left, up, no good, and it is going to be Sanchez with the rebound, and they get it to Scales. Scales brings it down. They kick it back to Tavares, and now out to Baca. And Legacy Christian, now they pass it into the lane looking for Sanchez, but it's deflected. That's the second deflection by number 13, Calvillo. And third turnover for Legacy Christian. Eunice gets it all the way down into the left corner where Hazy stood. It's knocked out. It will stay Eunice basketball. And I believe that is Castro who's going to inbound it from the left corner in the Eunice end of the court. He finds Mata. Mata pass it to Melanson. Melanson to Calvillo. Calvillo trying to drive the lane, loses a handle on it. It's saved by Castro. Castro gets it out to Melanson, top of the arc. Back over to Castro. Castro not free to take a 3. Passes it off, and then they get it into Melanson. He worked himself into the lane, puts up a shot, no good, and that is 24 Scales with a rebound. And now that's Baca running the point for Legacy again. Out near center court, passes to the left in the left arc, and trying to pop the tray is number 11, Lavery. It doesn't fall, and Calvillo up for the rebound. His second. Gets it to Castro. Castro over to Melanson. Nope, that was Mata over in the right wing. Now Calvillo. Now to Melanson over in the right wing as Eunice cycling around. Oh, and stopping to try to pop a 3 is Castro. It doesn't fall. And skying for the rebound this time is Gates, his first rebound for Legacy Christian. Now Legacy passing it around the arc and all the way back over to Gates. On the right wing, he drives in, a no-look pass into the right corner. Good defense by Eunice. Now a pass into Baca, and Baca drives the lane and then gets it into Tavares. So an assist, and just like that, 9 points. And a timeout is being taken. We'll see. It's a Eunice timeout. It's a short one, just a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here. Your score is 9-3. You've got 4 points from Tavares, 3 from Scales, and 2 from Sanchez at the line for Legacy Academy. The 3 points on the board right now for Eunice come from Hazi Goitia, number 3. But Eunice is doing a nice job of stealing the ball. They forced some turnovers, and they have been taking care of the boards as well, getting their share. Legacy right now only has 1 more rebound than Eunice in this so far. 3 turnovers apiece for the teams. And out of the 32nd timeout, let's see if the Cardinals can go ahead and break through this Legacy defense. Take care of the ball better. No, on a pass, skying up for it's Baca with his second steal. And he trying to pass it to Gates, driving to the basket, and it goes out of bounds. Good defense by Eunice. It will stay Legacy basketball. And that is going to be Baca who inbounds from the right of the Legacy basket into Lavery. Lavery looking for room. Good defense. Eunice keeping him out of the paint. But now, yeah, and Baca tries to drive in, but he kicks it out. A 3 ball from Gates on the way, no good. And Eunice with the rebound. That's going to be Castro. Castro working it to the right, then over to the left. And 23, Luis Gomez in the game for the first time, tries to put up a 3 ball, and it's an air ball. No good. Legacy with the rebound, and their own shot very quickly up, no good. And this time, it's Eunice with the rebound. And now at the top of the arc, a 3 ball attempt by Castro on the way, but that's number 2, Mata, with the rebound. So Eunice with a second look, a nice offensive rebound, a second look at it, and trying to take a second shot from the same place was Castro. He had somebody in his face, so he passes it out, and this time Mata tries the 3, no good, and this time Baca with the rebound. Baca still in the backcourt. No pressure by Eunice. They've set up in the paint, trying to minimize damage from the inside. Legacy working quickly, moving the ball around the outside of the arc, and now driving in. Baca gives it off to Gates. Gates in the lane is triple teamed and loses it. A nice steal by Castro, and he goes up, tries to put it up and in. Cardinals want a foul as he passed it off to Wilson, and Wilson ended up on the floor, but there was no foul called. A lot of booing by the Eunice faithful, and give the ball back to Legacy, where they're already down the court. Eunice making a nice transition and set up in the paint as well. Legacy Christian moving back. That's going to be Lavery with the ball as they take their time. Just pass it around the outside of the arc. Now they move Gates all the way over to the left wing, and Baca's calling the O. He sends Lavery over to the right. He takes the pass, gets it into Tavares, and now all the way across, and a little jumper up, no good. Fight for the rebound between 23 Gomez and Sanchez of Legacy. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Legacy. So Castro will inbound to the right of the Legacy basket. Eunice will go the length of the court. They get it into Gomez. Gomez passes quickly, and at the buzzer at the end of the first, a 3-point attempt by Mata. Oh, almost. It goes in and out. That was amazing. It was almost exactly at half court from the right side, and no basket. Great attempt. So at the end of the first, a very fast-moving first quarter, your score is 9-3. Legacy Academy is leading, and we'll be back with more Cardinal basketball state playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
BTH Services and Rentals LLC is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. They wish all the young athletes an incredible basketball season and send a special shout out to the class of 2025 seniors. Congratulations on this milestone. Go Big Red. BTH Services and Rentals, proud supporters of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Are you ready to take...
And welcome back to Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com from Legacy Academy in Albuquerque. I'm Dawn Morgan. The score at the end of the first, 9-3, Legacy leading. It's his second quarter now, and they inbound midcourt, and that is Baca. Thinks about the three at the top of the arc, but he's got some Eunice Cardinals in his face, so they pass around the outside of the arc. A three attempt from the left corner, and that was Scales with his second three-pointer of the game, makes it 12-3. Here just barely into the second quarter. Legacy leading. Cardinals with the basketball. That is Castro running the point. Gets it over to Mata. Mata on the right wing. Back to Castro now into the left corner. And they pass into the lane. A quick no-look pass to Wilson. It goes in and out of his hand. So that is fourth turnover for Eunice. Give it back to Legacy, and yes, it is Baca running the point again. They pass to the left, pass to the right. They get it in. Tavares out of position. He was going to try to drive the lane, but ends up over on the right instead. Now they get it to Gates. He kicks it out. Now Baca, bounce pass over to 24 Scales. He tries the three ball again, this time no good, and that is Luis Gomez with the rebound. So a three-ball attempt on the way by Castro from the left wing, no good. And Wilson with the rebound, but his bounce pass is picked off and going down quickly. Baca taking the shot, no good. And Eunice with the rebound, so the teams trade the rebounds. And now Legacy Christian with a rebound off of a no-good shot by Eunice. And so very quickly, in the space of about 5-6 seconds there, both teams took about 4 shots at the basket in record time. Legacy Christian, Legacy Academy, outside the arc, they pass it. A shot up from inside the lane, no good, and that is another rebound. A shot up from the left corner. There were fans in the way. I didn't get to see who took that, but the rebound is by Legacy Christian, no good. Eunice has had a lot of looks at the basket. Their shooting has been cold. They've taken a lot of looks, and they're staying, with Legacy in terms of rebounds. And there's a three-point attempt, no good, as Baca shot one, and it bounced up 2-3 times and then bounced out, goes out of bounds, and it will be Eunice basketball. That's going to be Castro to inbound for Eunice at the Legacy end of the court. Castro will get it in to Mata, then get it back, run the point, now crosses center court timeline to Gomez in the corner, then back top, then to Calvillo. Calvillo muscling, driving through the lane, tries to put it off of the backboard, and it falls in. So Calvillo with 2 points and makes it 12-5 now. So a 7-point lead for Legacy Academy here, and 5:17 left in the second quarter. Legacy content to slow the pace down a little bit and pass it around outside the arc. Nice defense as Eunice trying to guard their perimeter shooting. Now they get it to Scales. Scales drives in, puts it up, no good. And the ball, fight for the rebound, and coming away with it, ripping it away with Sanchez. Turnaround jumper, and it goes in. 14-5, Legacy leading now, but Cardinals with a quick transition, moving the ball around outside the arc. Calvillo's got it, getting double teamed over on the right wing to Gomez, to Castro, now to Mata. Mata trying to put up a three. It's an air ball, and the rebound originally controlled by Legacy. They lose the handle on it, and then another turnover. That's going to be the 7th turnover for Eunice, as the teams again traded rebounds and turnovers there. Legacy with the ball, they're into the court. They give it to Scales, drives across the baseline, then passes in the lane and puts it up and in as He passed it to Vadas and then back to Scales. He's got 2 more points in the game. Makes it 16-5. Cardinals moving quickly. Gomez has got on left wing. They pass it over the left corner, then back out. Now Calvillo in the right wing as Eunice trying to move that ball very, very quickly. And now Calvillo in the lane. Turnaround jumper. It's blocked from behind by Baca. And another turnover for Eunice. However, quick transition there back down the court. Set up in defense. So Baca decides to just attack from the left, run around through the baseline, put up a hook. It does not fall, and Eunice with the rebound. And then a 3-pointer attempt by Mata, up no good. It bounces off, the ball loose on the court, and a fight there. Castro and Sanchez. Castro of Eunice and Sanchez of Legacy both touch that, and they are going to say it's going to be Eunice's ball. It goes out of bounds. No, it's a foul. They're going to tag Tavares with that. So first foul on 4. It's on the floor, so that will give Eunice the ball. And Baca will inbound. Actually, Castro inbounds. Eunice going to bounce and pass around the outside of the arc. Looking for position. Now Castro gets it back, tries the 3, and it doesn't fall. And that is their number 25, Sanchez, who skies up for the rebound again. Legacy taking their time, passing outside around the outside of the arc. That's number 11 with it now. Lavery just walking out to midcourt. Now moves it over the left, leaves it off for Scales. Scales drives in the lane, puts up a little floater, tries it off the backboard. It won't fall, but Tavares gets the rebound, and the putback is good. He's got 6 points in the game, and it puts Legacy up 18-5 with 2:30 left to go in the second quarter. Eunice with the ball. They get it to Calvillo. Calvillo in the right corner tries to put up a 3 ball. It goes over and into the hands of Tavares. So Eunice with a lot of looks at the basket. They've been trying to put the ball up quickly to keep the ball from being taken away or stripped, but their aim has been just a little off. And Legacy is keeping him out of the paint except for Calvillo muscling through. So their perimeter shooting has not connected yet. Now, all of this time, Legacy has been just passing around till they find Lavery in the left corner, and he drives into the basket across the baseline. The ball up, and it's knocked out. They're going to say it stays. Last touch by Eunice, so it'll stay Legacy basketball. And that is going to be Baca, who inbounds just to the left of the Legacy basket. Passes it all the way back out near midcourt. Now around the right, bounce pass into the lane, and a shot up by Tavares, no good. And Castro with the rebound, nice work. A bounce pass in intended for Hazy, for Goitia, is taken away, and that is another turnover, 10 for Eunice. Legacy with the ball. Sanchez leaves it off. They're going to pass it around. Tavares now leaving it off for Baca. Baca back over to Sanchez. Sanchez leaves it off for Lavery. Now they move it, work it back around, and now driving into the basket. Tavares trying to put it up off the glass. No good. It bounces out, and Baca with the rebound, and now taken away. So good work by Eunice, as that was Gomez. And coming down the other way, Cardinals have the ball, being kept out of the paint. They get it into the right corner to Gomez. Gomez cycles it out. He's got Baca on him tight. And now they get it to Hazy, and Hazy from the right corner finally gets free and drops a tray, his second of the game, and makes it 18-8 now with 43 seconds left to go in the second quarter. As Legacy with the ball, slowing the pace down. Passing it off on the right wing to Gates. Gates just drifts back toward midcourt, and no pressure by Eunice. They're staying in the paint, trying to keep Legacy out, forcing them to try to just go ahead and try for the threes. Legacy has only been slightly more effective than, actually not any more effective. These two teams both have 2 threes that they have sunk, and that's it. So driving around the right side, Baca, as he drives in, going to bounce pass it over through the lane over the left, but a whistle sounds. And they're going to call Hazy Goitia with a foul, so it's on the floor. It'll be Legacy to inbound, and I think that'll be Tavares over in the right corner. He will inbound working against Calvillo. 18-8, a 10-point lead for Legacy. Just 10 seconds left. They inbound. That's Baca. Baca drives in. He passes it off. A shot up by Sanchez in the lane, no good. And the rebound by Eunice. Driving down, and a shot at the buzzer. As great work by Hazy Goitia. As a lot of hustle. He drives and tries to put the shot up, but it does not fall. But good hustle and good try by the Eunice Cardinals. And at halftime, your score is 18-8, a very furious, fast-moving first half here. Legacy led at the end of the first quarter 9-3. They lead at halftime 18-8, and we'll be back to talk about the first half in just a few minutes. We will hear from our sponsors. Thank you for listening to Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Your education?
Look no further than New Mexico Junior College.
Whether you're just starting out or aiming to advance your career, NMJC offers top-notch programs in so many different fields.
With small class sizes and dedicated instructors, you'll get the personal attention you deserve.
Plus, our campus is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and resources to support your learning journey.
Visit us online at nmjc.edu or stop by our campus to discover why NMJC is a smart choice for your education.
Thomas Welding. Precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME-R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Special offer, mention basketball when you order and get 15% off your meal. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go number 5. Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
And welcome back to Legacy Academy for Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and this has gone so quickly. This has been fast, a very, very quick first half of this game here. This is the play-in must-win game to move on to Albuquerque into the quarterfinals of 2A basketball, the state tournament next week. And Legacy Academy has had has had control of this game from the very beginning, although the Eunice Cardinals have certainly fought back. They're staying with them in terms of speed and quickness. They're doing a good job rebounding, but Eunice, even they've had a lot of looks at the basket, and they have not had a lot of their shots fall. They've taken a tremendous amount of three-pointers as a Legacy with a lot of size and height over them, keeping them out of the paint. A few drives in have succeeded. Jose Calvillo particularly using some muscle and size and driving in and getting a layup for Eunice. The rest of the scoring for Eunice comes from Hazi Guatia, and he's got 2 trays for 6 points. So 8 points on the board for Lovington. And for Legacy Academy right now, leading scorer is Bryant Scales with 8 points. Then Daniel Tavares has 6 points. Then you've got 2 points from Sanchez, from Noah Sanchez, and 2 from Luke Sanchez as well. And all of those players are starters. Tavares, well, actually Noah Sanchez came off the bench. Tavares, Lavery, Baca, Scales, and Luke Sanchez starters for this Legacy Academy team. So 18-8 is your score. Legacy led 9-3 at the end of the first quarter. I have rebounds. I've got 22 rebounds down for Legacy Academy, 18 rebounds, 18 boards for Eunice. They have created some opportunities for themselves. They have fought for some balls. They have forced some turnovers. They have had several steals and pickoffs and deflections, but they have not found the range, especially their three-point range, and they're shooting it. And they have missed some shots from inside the paint. But that really is the case here, as the team, Eunice, has had more turnovers than Legacy Academy. I've got 6 turnovers for Legacy in the first half and 11 for Eunice. However, Eunice, as I said, staying with them no, thank you, I'm good, thank you. No, I've got some thanks. Yeah, I appreciate just responding. I've had 2 people here from Legacy Academy wanting to bring me something to drink. I must look thirsty. And no, but they were being very kind. The hospitality here at Legacy Academy couldn't be better. They marked off a lot of areas, good seats, and good seats for media, knowing that they were going to have visiting media here. So I can't complain at all about the facilities or the treatment. It's been top notch. What we want, though, is a better result for, from our Eunice Cardinals for this game. But man, they came to play. They're here. They're fighting hard. They're looking pretty sharp against Legacy Academy. And as I said, if they had even half of the shots that they've taken and missed fall, this would be a tie ball game at least. So they just need to continue to create opportunities for scoring for themselves, but just find that range. I think sometimes they're a little rushed because they know they've got to release that ball, especially if it's around the perimeter, to try to keep it out of the hands of Legacy and take their shots when they have them, and it just hasn't worked out for them. So for the second half, Eunice is going to continue to need to make those great quick transitions. They are doing very well on the transitions. They need to continue to work and move the ball around. Their passing has been pretty good. They have had a few turnovers that really have been from sloppy passing or so forth, but Legacy, has, to their credit, has certainly reached up, deflected, and grabbed some of those and forced some of those turnovers from Eunice as well. However, Legacy has had several empty possessions as the team has traded turnovers a lot without either team making baskets in that first half. So we'll come out and see what both of these teams are gearing up to do in this second half. Again, the very fast moving, not a lot of fouls called. In fact, Eunice has not gone to the line, and I don't believe, and Legacy is 2 of 2 from the line so far. So a quick moving, fast-paced game. It's been all Legacy so far, but certainly not the kind of, I mean, it's a 10-point game right now, and we're at halftime. Anything can happen. So our Eunice boys, if their shooting starts getting hot, they find a hot hand or two, and they start falling, and they could cut into this lead. They could get it tied up, and it's not beyond the realm of possibility. This is a scrappy, talented Eunice team, and they're just looking to score a knockoff and become a Cinderella team and find their way into that state tournament. The winner of this game will play Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock at Rio Rancho against either Mesa Vista or Manal. Here we go with the second half underway, and Legacy inbounds from midcourt. Passing it all the way over. Lavery on the left wing. Now into Tavares. Tavares gets it right back out, and that is Scales as they pass it back out to him, and he was left open on the right wing, and he buries a tray, makes it 21-8. Quickly, Eunice transitions now, passing out around outside the arc. They get it to Mata. Mata tunes up, pulls the trigger on a three. It doesn't fall, and the rebound brought down by Legacy Christian. That was Scales getting the pass and driving into the lane, going to put it up, but he gets guarded, and they're going to call a foul on Castro as Castro was just in the lane trying to get that ball away before Scales could get a shot off. Instead, it's a foul, second one on Castro. And Legacy inbounds, and they get it to Tavares over on the left wing, and Luis Gomez standing in his, nope, that was Melanson standing in his way. And they are going to call Melanson for the foul. That's his second foul. So it will be Baca to inbound just to the left of the Legacy basket. Now they pass around outside the arc. Baca drives through. They pass it out to Lavery. Lavery, no room. Good defense by Lovington. So they simply get it back to Baca. He pulls up. A jumper no good. Melanson skies for the rebound. Nice work. As Lovington has been doing a nice job on the boards. They just need to get their shots to fall. And nice work as they pass it. A nice assist by Gomez as Gomez passes it in to Calvillo, and Calvillo it posted up and puts it up and in. 4 points for him, 21-10 now. 6:30 left to play as Legacy moves the ball quickly down the court. Baca takes it up and in from the left. Count the basket, and he gets fouled. So Baca, with his first 2 points of the game, he's been running the point, and he's had 2 or 3 steals, an assist, and a block and a rebound, a couple of rebounds as well. But those are his first 2 points in the game, and he goes to the line to see if he can make it 3, and he does. So 24-10 now, and that foul was on Luis Gomez, as I predicted. Cardinals coming back down quickly. They're into the court, moving it around. Melanson out to Castro, then over to Mata and back, and now back to Melanson, and he passes all the way over to Mata. Mata pulls up for a 3, and I think his feet were inside the arc. So 2 points. Yep, it's 2, but nice work by Elijah Melanson, and he is on the board. 24-12. The ball quickly all the way down the court as they were working that, trying to get Sanchez back. He had posted up, but the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Legacy. So give it to the Cardinals. And they will pass around outside the arc. Luis Gomez now to Baca. He tries for a three, but quickly he's got Baca in his face. That was actually Castro with Baca in his face. So now Castro with the ball back on the right wing. Bounce pass over to Melanson. Melanson back to Castro, back to Melanson. He's still not free. Now he drives in, puts up a little floater. It hits the front of the rim, bounces out, but I think they're going to call Baca with a foul. So it will put Melanson at the line. Yes, and it is on Baca. So that's first foul on him. And Melanson will go to the line. He's got 2 points in the game. 24-12 is your score. 5:40 left. Oh, and it bounces. It bounces, hits the front of the rim and the backboard, and then bounces out. So first one's a miss, but he's got his second chance at it here. Uh-oh, we are in the third quarter. As I correct that score bug, third quarter. And the ball no good. It bounces out, and it is Mata with the rebound. The putback no good. Melanson with the rebound. The putback no good. Calvillo with the rebound. 4 looks at the basket here. Eunice has got to try to make one of them good, as the ball to Calvillo poked away momentarily, and he's trapped up in the corner, nowhere to go. And they're going to say it is going to stay Cardinal basketball. So it was poked away. He had 2 big boys. And Calvillo's got some size, but he had 25 and 4 on him. Pass all the way out to Melanson on the left wing. He's got 2 players in his face already, so he just has to give it up to Calvillo. Calvillo stops, turns around, realizes he's free, and pops a tray from the left arc. So 24-14 now. I guess that was not a 3. It was not a 3, it was a 2. Coming back the other way, Legacy Christian quickly taking it, and a shot up just outside the blocks on the right side. It does not fall, but he gets fouled, as that was Scales taking the shot, and they're going to say it's on the floor. So they do call Calvillo. That's his first, and it's on the floor, so it'll be Baca to inbound just to the right of the Legacy basket. He gets it into Scales near midcourt. They pass it around, bounce pass into Tavares in the lane. He kicks it out to Scales. Scales tries the 3 ball, no good, and skying up for the rebound is Mata. Nice work. And the ball is going to be stolen away. A bad pass knocked away. A good scoring opportunity for the Cardinals missed, as a bad pass taken away. And now a pass almost, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to end up being a turnover for Legacy, as that was off of good defensive pressure by Eunice at midcourt, as Baca was trying to get that and keep that in play, but Eunice has it instead. They inbound, a bounce pass intended for Gomez from the left wing into the paint is knocked away. So again, teams trade turnovers with nobody scoring. 24-14 is your score. A 10-point lead by Legacy Christian. Just a little over 4 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Legacy with the ball, just moving it around outside the arc. And they get it to Lavery. Lavery in the left corner drives across the baseline, trying to put it up, but it's stolen away. Nice work by Melanson with a steal. Drives in, puts up the shot. It does not fall, and the rebound comes into the hands of Lavery. So again, an empty possession for Eunice. They've been doing some good things, just not able to finish with making points. Legacy working very quickly, too quickly as it happens. They're trying some very fast, sharp passing around outside the arc, and then quickly into someone going to post up. And I think that was Sanchez was in the lane, and now it goes out of bounds. But Legacy basketball, they inbound, and a bad pass is taken away. Cardinals with the ball, and a 3 on the way from Mata from the right wing. Beautiful work. And now 27-17, just a 7-point lead. Oh, and a pass stolen away, another turnover, as getting that was Castro, and Castro cycles around and gives it to Mata. Mata tunes up from way downtown, way outside, top of the arc for another 3, and now it's a 4-point ball game, 24-20. Eunice has shaved it down to a 4-point lead, and Legacy with the ball in their end of the court. They've slowed the pace down, and they're putting outside the arc. Now a pass into the lane into Sanchez, and Sanchez, who had posted up, puts it up and in. His 4th point in the game makes it 26-20, and a quick timeout is taken. Let's see, is this going to be just a 30? As yes, Coach Brian Joyce of Legacy wants to talk about this. I think they just want to chill this momentum that Eunice has built, because Eunice was down by 10 and shaved it to just 4 points, and then just that last basket by Sanchez stretched it back out to 6 points, and that was just a 30-second timeout. So I'm obviously keeping it right here as Eunice trying to come back. I said, you know, if they would just make some points off of those turnovers, and stop creating turnovers of themselves and not have the empty possessions, that they could start chipping into this lead by Legacy, and they have. So now 26-20 with 2:42 left in this third quarter. Fast-moving, high-flying action. Both teams moving the ball very quickly, and in some cases too quickly, and in some cases getting it picked off by the other team. Eunice inbounds all the way down to their end of the court, where they pass around the arc. They get it to Castro. Castro drives in and puts it up and in, despite some Legacy players in the lane, and that's his first 2 points. Now we're back to a 4-point game. 2:19 left in the third, 26-22. And Calvillo with 6 points in the game for Eunice. Nice work. Legacy Christian with the ball there in, pass it around into the left corner, and then back out to the right wing, and now to Gates. Gates top of the arc, back into the right corner, and that is Tavares driving in. No room, as good defense keeping him out of the paint and forcing a turnover. Yes, that was a travel. Good defense by Eunice, as they really are starting to play very, very well. Definitely their ball, and a 3 attempt by Castro, no good. It bounces off hard off the backboard, and a fight for it as it goes off a couple of players. Let's see if they say, I think it's going to be Eunice basketball, and it is Eunice basketball. I got a message. Oh, no. Nothing regarding the game. That's good. So 26-22. And the inbound to Calvillo in the lane, but it's taken away. He reached up, and Gates with the steal gets the ball, and now Legacy is going to pass around the arc. They find Scales. He was open in the left corner, but decided to drive in toward the lane, and he had a Eunice Cardinal in front of him. I think that was Mata, but they are going to call the foul. He did travel. Eunice arguing that the travel happened before the foul. The ref says the other way around. So it is going to be on number 13, Calvillo. That's his second foul. And that will put Scales at the line to shoot. 26-22, a 4-point lead by Legacy, as Eunice surprising a lot of people here, I think, at Legacy Academy. And the first one up and in. That is Scales. Scales now has 12 points in the game, trying to make it 13. 27-22. Luis Gomez goes in. Calvillo comes out for Eunice, and Gomez will go in the front blocks across from Melanson for Eunice. Second one is up, and that one is good as well. So 28-22. And 13 points. Oh, and a ball stolen away, tipped right back, and then Eunice gets it back. They give it to Melanson from the right corner. A 3-ball on the way, no good, but Goiti with the rebound, and he gives it to Hazi Goitia, and he puts up a floater that falls, and he's got 8 points of the game now, and now it's 28-24 as Eunice down again just by 4 points. Less than a minute left to play in the third. Legacy Christian with the ball, momentarily slowing up the pace of the game. Now they're going to pass it around outside the arc, get it over in the right wing Lavery gets it to Sanchez, who muscles into the lane and puts it up and in. That's 25, Luke Sanchez. He's got 2 more points, 30-24. And Eunice with a quick transition. They can find Melanson alone in the right corner. He puts up a 3-ball attempt. It won't fall, and a rebound by Legacy. They get it to Scales. Scales drives in from the outside the arc on the left wing, drives into the paint, gonna put a shot up, but he gets fouled. Let's see which Cardinal they call that on. And that will put Scales at the line. He just sunk 2 in a row a few minutes ago, and that's on number 1, Melanson. That's gonna be his 3rd foul. And Scales to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. It hits the front of the rim and bounces out. Subs coming in. Calvillo comes back in. Now Melanson comes out, and it'll be Calvillo and Gomez in the front blocks for Eunice. Gomez on the left, Calvillo on the right. Scales. That one in and out as well, and the ball tipped away. It doesn't go out of bounds, controlled by Mata for the Cardinals. And they're trying to get it into Gomez, and he gets fouled as a nice pass from the right wing from Mata into Gomez, who was positioned just right about the free throw line, but it's on the floor. They call that on number 12, Baca, his 2nd, and Cardinals will inbound. They get it out to Hazy. Hazy over to Mata. They're just gonna play catch. Oh, and a 3-ball attempt, no good. Oh, and at the buzzer, do they count the shot? Hazy got the ball back, tried a 3, and it was no good, but Calvillo had posted up, and they will call it as yes. That was a great shot, an assist by Goitia, and Calvillo with 2 more points in the game. So he's got 2, 4, 6, he's got 8, and it brings the Cardinals back within 4. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 30-26. So we'll be back with more Cardinal basketball state playoffs on Unisports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Welcome back to Legacy Academy in Albuquerque as we have played 3 quarters. Legacy has controlled all of them, but Eunice came out in that 3rd quarter and shaved a 10-point lead by Legacy down to 4. And it's been back and forth since then, and 30-26 is your score. Eunice inbounds at midcourt. They pass it in. They find Calvillo in the right corner. He tries to drive in, no room. He passes it out to Mata, and Mata pops a 3, his 3rd tray in the game, and now gets Eunice to within 1 point. 30-29 your score, 7:40 left in this game. Legacy trapped in the backcourt. Good defense by Eunice, but they managed to get it across to Scales. Scales gonna drive in and put it up from the right, but he gets fouled. Whistle sounds, and I think they're gonna call either Castro or number 3. It is Hazy, Goitia. So that's his 2nd foul. It'll be on the floor, and Scales will inbound just to the right of the Legacy basket. 30-29. Just a 1-point lead for Legacy. 7.5 minutes left to play in this one. Legacy gonna pass around out near midcourt. Now back to the right wing. Now back over Lavery on the left wing. And they're just taking their time, setting some good defense by Eunice. They find Sanchez in the left corner. They pass it over to Gates, loses it momentarily, but Scales saves it. Now they reset. Lavery over to Sanchez in the corner. Sanchez kicks it out. Scales thinks about the 3, but he has Goitia in his face, so good job, Hazy. So Legacy just with a 1-point lead. They're burning a little clock, playing for position. And now that is Gates driving in the lane, puts up a floater, and it falls. He's got his first 2 points in the game, makes it 32-29. Cardinals, quick transition, they bring it down. Passing around outside the arc, need to take care of the ball. Don't throw it away. Castro over to Mata, back to Castro, over to Goitia, and now back to Mata. Mata finds himself alone, tries to drop the 3 ball from the right wing. It doesn't fall, and that's going to be Sanchez with the rebound. So no second look at the basket for Eunice that time. And now Legacy 3-point lead, 32-29. They can afford to pass around outside the arc, burn a little clock. 6 minutes left in this one. Eunice getting a little impatient. Yes, Legacy is just going to pass around, all the way around, center to right, back to center, now to left. Gates drives in, puts up a little shot, little circus shot, because he was almost on the floor after a low bouncer, and he puts it up and in. So he's got 2 more points in the game and stretching it out, 34-29. Eunice coming the other way. That's Castro passing it out to Calvillo in the right corner. He puts up a shot, 3-ball, no good, but Gomez with the rebound. So Eunice with another look at the basket. They trail by 5, 5:20 left to play in the game. Eunice getting kept out of the paint, looking for room. That is Mata. Mata passes out near midcourt to Hazy. Hazy over to Castro on the left wing, into Gomez, and now driving in is Hazy into the lane, trying to put up a shot. It gets blocked, and I think he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line. As the ball spun away out of bounds, it's going to be on Scales, who reached in and got hand as well as ball. That's his first foul, and it's going to put Hazy at the line. First trip to the line for Hazy Goitia. He's got 8 points in the game for Eunice. Every point crucial. Ooh, and it does not fall. Goes off the backboard and falls off to the right. Got subs coming in. Legacy Christian, 10 and 12. That's Sanchez and Baca coming out. And number 4, Tavares, and number 25, Sanchez in the front blocks for Legacy. Goitia with the second one, up, in and out, no good. And that's going to be Sanchez with the rebound. So 2 misses from the line. And moving it quickly down the court. A pass into Tavares, who posted up, put it up and in. 8 points for him, stretches it out, 36-29, 7-point lead now for Legacy. As the fans, as you can hear, things heating up. Oh, a nice 3-ball by Mata. He buries it, his 4th tray of the game, keeping Eunice in this one, 36-32. Legacy coming down quickly. They get it to Scales, thinks about the 3. Now he passes off because Lavery's all by himself. Lavery by himself in the off of the right wing, buries the tray and makes it 39-32. But quickly, Eunice not giving up. They're working. Castro thinks about the 3 from top of the arc, then passes to Mata, and a pass deflected. Stolen away by Baca, but a whistle sounds, so I think they're gonna. It's gonna stay Cardinal basketball. So they will inbound, get it to Gomez. Gomez trying the 3. It's in and out, no good. And holding the ball after he rebounded, Tavares, number 3, Hazy Goitia, got a hand on it. And Eunice wanted a tie ball, but they didn't get the jump ball. It's Legacy's ball. They bring it down, and they're just going to pull up. No, they do send it. They send it into Scales. Scales drives in the lane from the right side, muscles in, and puts up 2 more points. So Legacy starting to stretch it back out over Eunice now in the final 3:40 left to go in this game. That is Castro running the point. No room, passes all the way across to Hazy. Hazy into Calvillo, and Calvillo puts it up and in. Nice ball work right there off of a nice give and go. 41-34, 7-point lead by Legacy. They're down the court quickly. That is Tavares on the right wing with it. Passes out to Scales. Scales holding it, gets it over to Baca. The clock is Legacy's friend. They're up by 7. They can afford to burn some. That is number 12, Baca, driving in. No room left, uses up his dribble, gets it to 24, Scales. He tries a three. It circles around the rim 2 or 3 times and then falls out. And Cardinals with the rebound and the ball. They bring it down, but Goitiahazi has it stolen away as the big boys, number 4 and 25, Scales and Sanchez, right there on him. So now 2:50 left to play, 7-point lead by Legacy. They have the ball in their end of the court, and that is Tavares getting worked on hard, and then taken away. Luis Gomez with a steal. He gets it to Calvillo. Calvillo drives around, tries to put a little reverse layup. It doesn't fall, and that's going to be Lavery with the rebound. He drives down, and right at midcourt gets bodied into, I think that's Hazy. So 7-point lead by Legacy, both teams fighting, and Eunice is just fighting hard. They do not want to go down. And they are going to call that actually on Castro. That's his 3rd foul. And also Goiti, I think, coming out. Timeout is being taken. I believe this is a Eunice timeout. It's a full one, a 60-one, so we'll be back. Your score 41-34 with just a few minutes left to play in this one here at Legacy Academy. Back with more Cardinal basketball coming up.
BTH Services and Rentals LLC is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. They wish all the young athletes an incredible basketball season and send a special shout out to the class of 2025 seniors. Congratulations on this milestone. Go Big Red. BTH Services and Rentals, proud supporters of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
And welcome back to Legacy Academy. Out of the timeout by Eunice, it is Legacy's ball. They inbound midcourt. They get it to Baca. They lead by 7 points, 41-34, 2:22 left on the clock. As driving across the lane, Baca decided to take it around and in by himself. Drives in, tries to put it up. It does not fall, but he does get fouled, and they are going to call that on Castro. That's his 4th foul, and that is going to put number 12, Baca, on the line to shoot for 2. 41-34, a 10-point lead right now as, man, Eunice shaved down a 10-point lead, came out in that 3rd quarter with their hair on fire, did a nice job. And then in this 4th quarter, Legacy has just stolen the momentum back. And the first one is up and good, the second one not. And it will be Eunice with the ball. That is Castro. 2:16 left. Eunice trailing 42-34. Calvillo in the corner for Eunice, driving into the lane, puts up a little floater. Nice, a little left-handed floater. And Calvillo with 2 more points. He's got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the game now. Makes it 42-36. Quickly coming down, passing the ball and giving it to Scales. Legacy, as Scales tries to put it up and in, no good. Castro with the ball coming back. Nice job. 3 attempt by Castro from the left wing, no good. And the rebound by Legacy. Scales has it, trying to take it coast to coast. And before he can put it up, Luis Gomez was on him step for step, and he reaches and pokes the ball away, but it gets hand. So the ball out of bounds. Off of that foul, it is on Gomez, and that's his 2nd. But it did knock the ball out, and Scales now will try to get 2 points at the line, and the first one out, no good. A miss on the first. So actually good work by Luis Gomez. He had the foul to give. It interrupted that offensive rhythm, and instead of 2 points, it may just be 1 or maybe none. We'll see what Scales does. Scales is 2 for 5 at the line today. And coming out is going to be Luke Sanchez. Going in is going to be Gates for Legacy. A minute 39 left, 42-36, a 6-point lead for Legacy. Second one is up and good. Scales makes it 43-36, a 7-point game here. Coming back down, that is going to be Castro running the point for Eunice. He drives over to the left and gets it into the corner. A 3-ball attempt by Melanson, no good. The rebound, a fight for it. The ball's loose on the court. I think Tavares had his hand on it, but they're going to call, I think, a jump ball. They're going to say it is Eunice basketball. So Gomez, no, I thought we had subs coming in, but it is a McBee timeout. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here with a minute 26 left to play. 43-36 your score, Legacy leading, but a 30-second Eunice timeout as they want to talk about some strategy here, as Legacy led 9-3 at the end of the first, 18-8 at halftime. They led only by 4 points. Eunice doing a nice job eating into that, cutting that down and scoring 18 points in that third quarter. 30-26 was your score at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and it's 43-36 as Legacy has stretched that back out. But Eunice has a couple of minutes to try to find at least 7 points and tie it up or maybe surge ahead, and they're trying for the upset win here and a chance to play quarterfinal state 2A basketball next Wednesday morning at Rio Rancho. After the timeout, it's Eunice basketball inbound to the left of the basket. They pass it out. A 3-ball attempt on the way, no good. And skying for the rebound is going to be Gates. And that's an important rebound for Legacy. Now they can come down and burn clock. That's Lavery in the corner as they pass out. A bounce pass over to Scales. And yes, that's exactly what they're going to do, is try to burn some time here. Although driving into the paint, Baca was going for it and gets the ball knocked away, but a foul is going to be called on Eunice, as that's all Eunice can do really here is try to foul and try to get the rebounds. So it will send Baca to the line. The foul is called on Mata. That's his first, and the first one up, no good. As he's shooting 2 for 4 at the line today. Dallas Baca 2 for 4 at the line. As number 24 Scales comes out, and Noah Sanchez goes back in for Legacy. So Baca with another chance at it. 43-36, 7-point lead. A minute 3 left on the clock. And they're going to call a technical. Wow. Okay, they call a technical, and Coach McBee not happy about that. So it will be Baca to finish his shots, and then he rattles that one home. And now he'll shoot the tees. That must have been on the bench, on the coach, because they did not put up a number. And Baca buries that one. He's got one more, shooting the technicals now. So 45-36 your score, and one more falls through. So Baca puts it back to a 10-point game with just a minute 3 seconds left on the clock. And it'll be Calvillo, Castro, Mata, Gomez, and Melanson on the court for Eunice. But, of course, Legacy inbounds. Now all they have to do is keep it away from Eunice, and Melanson's going to be called for the foul. So Melanson will foul and send Lavery to the line. Melanson that's his fourth foul. 57.3 seconds left on the clock here. Legacy 46, Eunice 36. And Legacy trying to put the nails in the coffin. And there's one of them as Lavery buries that one. Makes it 47-36 as Noah Sanchez comes back in, and I think that was Scales who went out. Can't see the other number as he sat down. And that one is up and good as well. So 48-36, a 12-point lead, 56 seconds left on the clock. Gomez with the ball over to Melanson. Melanson getting a double teamed right away. Back to Gomez on left wing. And a pass in the lane to Goitia. Hazy puts up a shot, no good. And the rebound by Legacy. They're still in the backcourt. That is Baca bringing it down, trying to go coast to coast. Gets in the lane, and all kinds of bodies flying as a whistle sounds, and they will call maybe Hazy. Yes, it's going to be on Hazy, and I believe that may be his 5th. No, that's just his 3rd. Okay, just his 3rd, just the 3rd on Hazy. 36.1 seconds left. 48-36 is your score. Legacy leading, and that is Baca at the line to shoot 2. The first one, nothing but net. That's his 4th straight that he has made from the line. He missed 2 right before that. He is 6 of 8 right now, trying to bury the second one, and he does. So 49-36, 50-36 rather. So 50-36 as he sunk both of those. Coming down, a 3-point attempt at the top of the arc by Castro, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it will be controlled by Legacy. That's Baca who got it. They're still in the backcourt. Now they finally pass it up into the front court. And I think they may just hold on to the ball and force Eunice to come to them. 50-36, 10 seconds left as Legacy Christian passing it into the left corner. They get it to Tavares. Tavares is just standing with the ball. They'll just stand and let the clock run out to the applause of the home crowd as your final score will be 50-36. Legacy Academy of Albuquerque wins this one against Eunice, and Eunice's season is done. But congratulations on a very fine season for Cardinal basketball and Coach Mason McBee and Eunice. They came up, they fought, they had an extremely good 3rd quarter, shaved it down to 4 points. It was just 6 points lead starting that 4th quarter. Legacy leading only by 6, and Legacy just came on too strong in that 4th quarter, and Eunice could not catch up. So Legacy moves on. They improve to 24-5 on the season, and Eunice will end their season at 19-10. But they came in as the 11th seed, trying to knock off 6th seed Legacy, who went perfect 10-0 in district, and will move on. Legacy playing either Mesa Vista or Manal on Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock at Rio Rancho. And the Cardinals, well, they will have to look back at a very solid season and their best efforts here. They left it all out there on the court as some cold shooting in the first half really kind of killed them. They were doing well, rebounding. They were turning over the ball about the same amount of time that Legacy did in that first half. So their rebounding and their turnovers were not far off from each other, but Eunice, just their cold shooting, especially from the three-point perimeter, that just did not work for them. They got it cooking, though, in the second half as Mata had 4 trays in a row, helping keep Eunice in that, but came up a little short at the end. It sounds worse than it was as Legacy Christian really stretched it out, you know, managed to win by 14 points, but it really was about an 8-point game until about 2 minutes left in that fourth quarter in the game. So we'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up quickly. 50-36 final score. More Eunice Cardinal basketball state playoff wrap-up on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Are you ready to take the next step in your education?
Look no further than New Mexico Junior College.
Whether you're just starting out or aiming to advance your career, NMJC offers top-notch programs in so many different fields.
With small class sizes and dedicated instructors, you'll get the personal attention you deserve.
Plus, our campus is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities and resources to support your learning journey.
Visit us online at nmjc.edu or stop by our campus to discover why NMJC is a smart choice for your education.
Thomas Welding. Precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Special offer, mention basketball when you order and get 15% off your meal. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excelenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
And welcome back to Cardinal basketball state playoffs here at Legacy Academy on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And Eunice came up, put up a good fight. This was a great effort, and they left it all out there. Just some cold shooting in the first half, really, and you know, give it up for a good team. Some good play by Legacy Academy. Eunice was able to kind of stay with them. The chip in came out in the third quarter and shaved it down to a 4-point lead by Legacy. I think really surprised Legacy Christian and the fans here, as it went very quiet there for a while until Legacy Academy found more. They found a lot of points at the free throw line, actually, and they were able to chip back in it that way, and then some three-point shooting. And Lovington with some three-point shooting of their own. Let me give you the Legacy Academy points as I wrote them down. As Bryant Scales with 16 points, Baco with 11.7 of them from the free throw line. Then you had Tavares with 8 points, Luke Sanchez with 6 points, Lavery with 5 points, Landon Gates with 4 points, and Noah Sanchez with 2 points. And there were only 5 misses at the free throw line for Legacy Academy. And as I said, 7 of the points that Dallas Baca had in the game came from the free throw line. And there were Eunice did far more fouling as they were trying desperately to knock away the ball, to try to play physically and stay up with Legacy Academy, and Legacy with a lot more size and muscle. But Eunice, valiant efforts, not to be today, as Jose Calvillo had 12 points for Eunice, leading scorer. I thought that Maddox Mata had 12 points, but in looking back at it, I think they counted one of what I thought were 3-pointers for him must have been only 2. I had written down 4 trays for him, but I think he ended up with 3 trays and a bucket, so 11 points for him. Hazi Goitia with 9 points. You also had Hyan Castro with 2 points and Elijah Melanson with 2 points as well. So good job on the boards tonight for Eunice. They were trying to stay up with Legacy Academy. They did get out-rebounded, but they did a nice job. They forced a lot of rebounds for themselves, but were not able to make points always off of those turnovers. They had too many empty possessions, some cold shooting again, as I said, in the first half, but man, they played a good game, fought, and had a great third quarter, and just kind of ran out of gas and ran out of an answer as Legacy Academy found a different gear and really poured it on, especially in the last half of the last quarter. So it was a final score 50-36, Legacy Academy moving on to the quarterfinals, and the Cardinals will be making that long trip back home, end of their basketball season. But congratulations on making the playoffs, being seeded 11th, and coming in and fighting a good fight against Legacy Academy here in Albuquerque. So congrats to head coach Mason McBee. It's a bitter pill to swallow right now for them as they're disappointed, but they don't have anything to be ashamed of or embarrassed of. Good effort. And I understand I don't have any other scores in, but I do have that final from earlier this afternoon. The Jowl boys, 9th seeded, surprised at number 8 McCurdy in McCurdy, 52-51. A barn burner of a game, apparently, a 1-point win for Jowl, and that will put them into quarterfinals this next week in Albuquerque as well. The 2A schools, 2A, 3A schools are going to be playing their games, the quarterfinals and semis at Rio Rancho. The 4 and 5As will play at the Pit. The championships games for all 2, 3, 4, and 5A will be at the Pit. So that's kind of how it shakes out right now, as Evie Stuber just giving me a first quarter score. Hobbs over Las Cruces 17-4 at Tasker Arena, and that's good news as well. So that's it. I'm going to call this to an end. Let me see if I have any other scores. No. Okay. That was nothing to do with basketball, as that ding was nothing to do with Lee County basketball. Well, we will thank our sponsors one last time. Let me run down the list. Thank you very much. NMR Pipeline, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Eunice Pump and Supply, Redbird Garage, Parker Energy, Eunice Clinic, BTH Services, Lasco Construction, XL Energy, Eunice Schools, NMJC, Thomas Welding, and Outlaw Grill. Last but not least, IPS. Thank you very much to IPS for your support of athletics and for your sponsorship as well. They did not have a commercial that you were heard in with the rest of them, but they certainly have some changes going on within IPS and expanded services and different things that they are offering. So look up IPS for your needs. And that's going to wrap things up. Thanks to Evie Stuber for monitoring the video and audio. Of course, not able to watch this because the rights were denied. You've seen the message on the screen, so no video for this game, but thank you very much for listening. And I'm Dawn Morgan. So final score here, again, 50-36, Legacy Academy winning. But safe travels to the Eunice Cardinal team and all the fans who came up. A nice, loud contingency from Eunice for this game. Good support from the stands for this team who fought hard, and I think probably surpassed what some people thought that they would do, and made it here and made a game of it here. Made Legacy really work for this win. And that's going to do it. So thank you very much. I'm Dawn Morgan signing off with Cardinal Basketball State Playoffs on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Good evening.